Good afternoon. It is a great day to be sober, and it is awesome to be out here with you guys. I'm going to hang out for just a second and see if some more people join us. For anyone who is stepping in right now, I just want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you're at. This is Sunday brunch. Nothing to get overly excited about. It's just you, me, the fresh air, and we are talking about everything that is on your mind. And if you have a question that is burning, I just want to say, shoot it out there. The only thing that can happen is if you don't get the answer you don't want. I apologize for getting all up in front of the camera. I don't have my reading glasses on, my spectacles. I want to say, what's up, Daniel? How are you today, man? Earlier, I was just commenting because I saw, that the acne is building up a little bit, and it made me think about some of the times that I didn't use very much, but when I did, I broke out all over the place, and my skin just didn't like what was going on. So it reminded me of that. I care about you, brother, and that's why I brought it up in the first place. Hope you're not mad. I definitely wasn't doubting your commitment. You know what I mean? So I would have some amazing music going on in the background. And if this audio is clear and you can hear me, just give a little thumbs up or a clap or say, yo, your audio is good. Because I don't know, my last live stream, it just didn't turn out as well as I hoped it would. I am using my cell phone for this, so if it gets a little choppy, I'm on 4G right now, which is not the latest and greatest. However, I mean, it'll get the job done. You know what I'm saying? Right on. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I wasn't holding any judgment or anything like that. By the way, I have never been to a place like Las Vegas. The only time that I was even close to that, and again, sorry for getting to the camera. The only time that I had been to a place like Las Vegas is when I was going to the National Training Center in Barstow, I think it is. And we got to see the strip as we drove by, but that is about it. They wouldn't let us go out and gamble and hang out on the strip for obvious reasons. But, some of us managed to maybe relocate a Humvee and end up out there anyway because, we just want to have a good time. So what is happening with everybody? What is going on in your world that got you excited about being where you're at and you know, eh, whatever better piece of life that you have right now versus what you may have had during your chaos. I do have a short story, and I'm not certain it's going to shed the greatest light on me. However, I'm gonna hold off on that for about like 2 more minutes, so that way, um, some other people can maybe get a chance to jump in. I did start this a couple seconds early just so that I could make sure everything was working properly. Because the last time I just pulled the mic and I was pretty much like, all right, man, it's done. I guess that's a wrap. And so yeah, that's why I turned it on a little early. And I hope you don't mind the ramble because I didn't really plan to turn it on too early. I am having a good morning. As a matter of fact, right now I'm sitting in the add-on to my house, and I think it's pretty cool that I have the opportunity to do that. Josh, what's up, brother? Hey, man, check it out. I am not like worried about the hat, man. I will send you another hat. Because I get them made. They're about $50 a piece, but I don't want you to pay for it, man. I know you feel bad about losing it, but it's truly not a big deal. I'm just glad you're here and glad to see you. Because I am a little bit concerned about you. So speaking of that, I have met an amazing person named Jonathan. And Jonathan is going to be doing a 365-day documentary on his journey in sobriety. Now, a lot of people don't like to hear the word sober and 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 sober. And I get it. I mean, it's a sobering thought, right? Attempt at a joke. I am holding my mic because I broke this joker, and I haven't made any real true investment in what it is I'm doing here, and perhaps I should. Um, I was looking at iPad Pros earlier today, and my son was like, "No, don't spend a grip on that. I mean, you don't really have to. He has an amazing computer, and I just haven't taken advantage of it yet." But anyway, so Josh, I'm glad to see you. Daniel, it is awesome to have you here. And Josh, meet Daniel. Daniel is from Veterans with Anxiety. If you haven't checked out his channel yet, check it out. So that way, I know you're going through a lot of things, Josh, and he can definitely point you in a good direction as far as his experience as well. You put that in tune with this as well as a lot of other avenues of support. I guarantee you're going to get where you want to go, man. Um, I do ramble a lot, and that's okay because I'm an alcoholic, and sometimes words just don't spill out the way that I want them to. So I am just happy to actually be here, actually to have a live stream that is up and running. And I got a question for you guys out there. Is the picture good? Because the last picture that I saw on the reboot live stream that I did the other day was literally about this big on the screen. So what are you guys seeing? Are you seeing a full screen? Or are you seeing just a little micro version of all of this? Eh. It's brilliant. Man, that's awesome. That's what I like to hear because I want to do more live streams, but I got to be honest, I've been really apprehensive about doing it only because A, it's easier for me to record, publish, and forget about it and hope that I get some views because people don't need to hear me ramble on. But I don't know, perhaps it's something they could, benefit from. Just a thought on that. Check it out. So here's my story. My story is you guys might cringe a little bit, but that's okay. I'm gonna put it out there to the world anyway. So this one is, I tried to think of something catchy for it, and I thought maybe it was a bit grandiose to tell it. So, but I'm gonna tell it anyway, and I'm not gonna tail it with certain details because them details can still come back to bite me. So there I was at a school for the military, and I was I was in Germany, I think, and my friend and I got there and we decided we were going to do a bunch of Jaeger bombs. If you don't know what a Jaeger bomb is, look it up, don't drink it, and go from that. So by the time that we finished the bottle and we finished a case of Red Bull, we said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go out. Now, granted, we had to be in school the very next morning. And this school was pinnacle to certain movements within my career. So we decided to go out. We went to a club and we were like partying and everything else and doing what dumb people do, dumb drunk people or whatever you want to call it. And drink after drink after drink, I stop to think and I don't think, and it just gets worse from there. Well, I saw this girl and I said, "Oh man, I'm gonna go get this girl's number and we're gonna do the damn thing, so to speak." And that's exactly what I proceeded to do. The way I decided to do that was I said, I am a rock star and I'm going to sing Kid Rock. So I did that. And I pulled that girl up on the stage and everything else. And we were singing a song. And I saw that she was giving me a certain look. And I was like, oh, yes, this is it. Now, granted, I had a family, folks, and I had a family that was there for me, and I had a family that was waiting. And I said, you know what? My drunk brain wasn't thinking right, and it wasn't allowing me to think for myself. And so I made a stupid decision to say, I'm taking this girl home. I'm going to see what I can do. Well, I ended up walking up to some dude that was probably three times the size of me. And I'm a small dude. I'm about 5'8", but I'm not exactly skinny. At the time, however, I was about 132 pounds of dead weight and definitely That's on a good day because I was drunk all the time and I didn't eat. Here's where this story is going, folks. So I walk up to this big dude and his name was Mike. And I was like, Big Mike, I'm taking your girl. I'm taking your girl. I'm going home and you know, and Big Mike didn't even put up a fight. And I was like, that's strange. So I end up in this barracks room and I was talking to the girl. She was crying about Big Mike. Big Mike was in the room. I don't even know how this all happened. And I ended up deciding to take her back to where I was staying for the school, which was a huge no-no. And it was unauthorized. It wasn't allowed and everything else. And the next thing I remember, it's probably 3 in the morning. I got to be to this school by 7, and I got this girl in this room where she's not supposed to be. So creatively, like any good alcoholic or any like you know any of us, I said, "Shit, I got to get her out of here." And so I formulated a plan, and I went to the the introduction to the school. And I was sitting there, and the whole time I was in panic. I was looking at my watch and everything else because I knew those rooms were going to get inspected. And I knew that somebody was going to end up finding this girl and I was going to get thrown out of the school. So, was I worried about the girl that I just took from somewhere that I don't remember and she came from somewhere that she's got to get back to? Hell no. I was worried about myself. And the whole time that I'm in this class, I'm sweating bullets. I mean, you could smell the ethanol dripping off of me. And so I turned to my buddy and I said, Look, man, don't judge me. I said, I got this girl in my bed and we got to get her out because if we don't, then I'm going down and you're coming with me. Wow. What a revelation to say, you know what? If you don't do what I need you to do, I'm taking you down. And so, long story short, I ended up getting back to the room during lunch and I grabbed the girl up and I said, Look, you got to get the F out of here. And so I dropped her off at the edge of the base and I said, Bye. Wow. Talk about egotistical, self centered, self fulfilled, and nothing left in the tank except to say, You're not worth my time. I'll see you later. Thanks for whatever. And you know what? I'm not even sure anything happened. Just, the fact that I did all that in a drunken, like blacked out state was, you think it would be alarming because I almost risked my career to do it. And I just sent her on her way. And I've never even heard from this girl again. I don't even know her name. And the reason I bring this up during Sunday brunch, hang on, and please, if you got any questions along the way, just drop them in the box and I'll get on real nice and close to the camera, take a look and try to answer them and shit, whatever's on your mind. And so I ended up, the final version of that is, you know, saying, "C'est la vie." It is what it is. I'm an alcoholic. It's what I do. And because I survived that little stupid escapade, I continued drinking and it didn't get any better from there. And, that's really what it is. And for us alcoholics and for me in general, for me specifically, rather, I was willing to risk it for the biscuit just for a good time and a drink. And that was my thought on Sunday brunch. And I thought that, you know, I thought that I was the only person that dismissed people in general like they were nothing if they didn't serve my purpose. And you know what? I'm not. It's almost the entirety of the globe. And we are selfish in nature. But to be a better person, and this is where the whole, and I'm not going to say the S word, but this is where recovery comes into play, is that each day as I drive along and I work my program, I'm able to be the best version of myself. I'm able to show up when I'm supposed to show up, do what I'm supposed to do, and, keep my promises that I make and make promises that I know for a fact that I can fulfill. be accountable for my actions and be accountable for the good and the bad portions of myself and be able to work on them. And that's where that is in my life. And I just want to know what's on your mind today. What are you grateful for, or what is, a reminder to you that there is a better version of yourself. That's just that's just what I wanted to bring up today. So drop it in the comment there. Let me know what you think. Shoot a like, shoot a question, whatever is on your mind. And it as the as the title is Sunday Brunch. Oh, Josh, and I am grateful you're alive, my friend. And I think my buddy Daniel dipped out, but that's cool. I just wanted to apologize to him because I did maybe offend him earlier. I thought he was using again, but that's just because I saw some warning signs and, maybe I overreacted by asking him. So, but I don't know. I care. So I asked and he answered. And that's that. Is there too much background noise? I don't know. I am in the top of a house. So, Josh, man, what's been going on, man? How's your family? Everything okay at home? Are you all right where you're at? And I am planning with my son to come out and see you because we think that you need a little support and hopefully, spring is not too late, but that's what we're shooting for. And, it's not too far. It's what, 8 hours maybe? So sometimes I drive and if I get a long break or of some type, maybe I'll just drive there and come see you, man. Because I really want to be able to talk to you one on one and perhaps just help you get some things off your chest that are really bogging you down and be a part of something positive for you. Because we're all worth it, and we all kind of treat ourselves poorly in alcohol addiction and in addiction period. So I just don't want you to think that you're alone in this fight because you're definitely not, man. And I'm here for you. Absolutely, you're absolutely right. And I get it. I think Jonathan, he is also struggling, but I hope that with his aim on his documentary that is able to give him some direction. And for you, brother, you know I don't want you to feel like you have to drink every day, and I'm not gonna. I can't do it for you, but I can definitely be a good sounding board, and perhaps just share some things with you that I've done in my life that has helped me progress and helped me sustain my sobriety and my recovery. Ah, I said the S word. Beep. But the things that have helped me in my life, and to not so much guide me along, but to keep me grounded and to be a reminder that I do have a disease and that I do have to be vigilant and that I should take care of my recovery because it's paramount in my life. And I know a lot of folks, or I think a lot of folks, don't really want to hear about that. They want to hear about the hard times. And I don't know. Perhaps that's true, perhaps it's not. Just some things I was thinking about today. And I'm glad this live stream is going well and it's actually here. I mean, not too many people visiting, but the important person is here and the important people are here. And I'm just grateful to have you guys in my life and allow me to be a part of yours. I wish there was a way to get like audio chat. Maybe there is. Maybe I should look that up because to have an audio chat where the voice actually comes through instead of just the text, I think would be so much better. And I think that it would like enhance the whole experience of a live stream. Yeah. I think I don't know, maybe I think too much. I'm glad this live stream kicked off fairly well, and I'm glad it's coming through good, which means in the future I won't be so apprehensive, but perhaps it'll get better. I don't know. I just wish I had more. I don't know. I almost want to say bad times to talk about, but that's not true at all. So let me know in the comments after the video what you've thought about this live stream and if it was helpful. And if you guys are showing up watching the live stream and you haven't taken the chance to subscribe, take a chance to subscribe to the channel, because with the community growing the way it is and the people that need support, you can help make that happen. And this channel can perhaps be something that helps you in recovery, and it definitely helps me because we're all in this fight together. That's where I'm going to end this live stream. I'm going to say, Josh, thank you for being here. Daniel from Veterans with Anxiety, thank you for being here. And Jonathan, when you watch this, thank you for your feedback and thank you for allowing me to be part of your world, really, essentially. And that goes for anybody else who watches this channel, because I am a grateful recovering alcoholic. And today is a good day to be sober. Oh, before I ride on out of here, before I ride on out of here, Sober October is almost over, folks. The 30-day challenge. If you want your chance to win a one sober to another custom ball cap, free of charge, completely shipped to you for free. Josh, I'm going to send you another one, brother. Let me know in the comments of the video 30-day Sober October challenge your progress and your progression without alcohol. And the person who has the most days stacked up will get that free cap. Josh, I'm sending yours anyway, brother. This is Wayne, one sober to another. Guess what, guys? Life is a garden, dig it. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Josh, thanks, bro.